What is up, guys? Steven here, and I'm going to be bringing you an NU replay today against Dentricos, who is a somewhat respectable user in the NU room, but is a good battler. And we met up on the ladder, and I had just made this team, and it's really cool. It looks like Volt Turn, but it's actually not. And yeah, you'll see the set on Scyther near the end of the game. So, looking at team preview, I think it's actually a pretty balanced team matchup. I think that, this is why I decided to upload this game. The team matchup was very even, so it ended up being a good battle. Things that I'm worried about on Dentri's team, Zangoose, it's just a threat, and anything that it outspeeds in the tier, it really just absolutely decimates with Facade. I do have Garbodor, which I believe can live 1, and mostly I'm going to need to use Garbodor as fodder to that Zangoose so that it can take Rocky Helmet damage, Aftermath damage, on top of hopefully Hazards and Toxic, so that'll kind of rack up. And the other thing I'm worried about is Rotom, because it is a big threat to my team, but I do have Pursuit Liepard for that. And like I said, Rotom is a big threat to my team, and I expected him to lead with it because it is such a big threat, so I am going to lead Liepard trying to Pursuit Trap it turn 1. But unfortunately, leads with Sand Slash, which is pretty much the worst possible lead. And I'm going to go into Prinplup predicting a knockoff, but he just doubles straight into Cradily. So I'm just going to Toxic that because it is a big threat, and I know he's most likely Weakness Policy 3 attacks, and I am just going to get up my rocks so I can start putting pressure on his team. So now I'm going to go into Xatu predicting a Giga Drain, as he ends up doubling into Uxie, and that's kind of disappointing. But I do counter Uxie for the most part, so I can just go straight for a Calm Mind. And now the Heal Bell is incoming, as I can just Roost, and that means that his Cradily is now healed, so that means that Cradily is a threat once again. So I'm going to have to worry about that thing. So I'm going to go straight for Calm Mind again on this Uxie as he goes into Rapidash, and I actually predict Drill Run, predicting either my Lantern or my Garbodor, and I just go for Psyshock and take him out. So now Rotom comes in. I know I can live any one hit because I am at +2, and Psyshock does not kill, which is really disappointing, but I can just go straight into Liepard now, and I am just going to go for Pursuit as he actually does try to switch out, and there's a call. And I take out the Rotom, so that's a huge threat to my team gone. And now I'm going to go into Xatu predicting rocks from this Sand Slash, and now I'm going to go for Heat Wave just to get damage, as he ends up going for SD, so I'm really glad that I went for Heat Wave instead of Roost, because I can get 2 of those off, and I'm pretty sure that Liepard can Revenge from here, because he is a more offensive variant. So I can just go for Knockoff, and he does confirm my suspicions that he was Weakness Policy. And I can just go back into Prin on the Recover and Toxic this thing once again. So I'm just trying to put pressure on his team, so I'm just going to get up my rocks as he makes a good play and goes straight into Zangoose, which is just a huge threat. And at this point I'm forced to fodder my Prinplup. So I can go into Garbodor, and I am just going to fire off a Gunk Shot. I was honestly expecting Uxie here, as he goes into Sand Slash and I miss, so that's really, really disappointing. I'm forced to save it because I need it desperately for the Zangoose. So I can just go straight into Lantern, and I just went for Ice Beam there as he ends up taking me out. So Liepard once again, and unfortunately Knockoff, it doesn't kill, and he takes me out with EQ. So I'm forced to go into Scyther, and I'm just going to Aerial Ace, and that does indeed take out the Sand Slash. And now he goes into Uxie, and that's looking like a free substitute, as he goes for Yawn, and I am sub SD, so that's game. He just left. He couldn't break my sub with anything, and yeah, that was just it. So yeah, guys, that was a good battle, quick battle, and it looks like Volt Turn, like I said, but this is sub SD mono attacking Scyther with Roost, and yeah, it's a godlike set. It sets up on a lot of stuff. So yeah, if you like this video, drop a like, drop a comment. They are greatly appreciated, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.